So I got a big nose. I love my nose. I'm unique, right? I don't grow a Wolverine beard and put on Wolverine silver shades to pretend I'm Wolverine. I have an identity, right? This is me, right? With my big nose, with my loud mouth, right? I have an identity. I do not pretend to be someone else, right?
I think my subs know that I am so me that I don't care what people think about me, which is funny because your little minions, they tried to come at me and call me names, and that doesn't work. I don't care what people think about me. I don't know where you're getting, again, I don't know where you're getting the Wolverine thing from. The only thing I can say is that people have told me before that when I get grizzly, I look like Hugh Jackman. So I don't know what this is all about. But okay, in your mind, it must somehow be, I don't fucking know.
So that would be my deeper message. Look into that from a, peel away on the onion and find out why you get so disturbed over a foreign accent. Why you get so disturbed with someone that has a different nose to yours. Maybe
I don't have a problem with a different accent. I have a problem with someone who's spewing garbage out of their fucking mouth. That's what I have. I have no problem with another accent. Yeah, I have no problem with that. And in fact, I think multiple accents are extremely sexy. I think that women with Indian accents are sexy. I think Russian women accent, especially when they're speaking English, and drives me nuts. Japanese women. I don't know what it is about the Japanese language.
Your nose is perfect, right? Maybe you've had a nose surgery.
No, my nose is not perfect. And I don't care if you make fun of it too. I don't know if you can see. It's actually a little, I've broken it a few times. It's actually a little more crooked this way. Let me see if I can, I don't know if you can see, but my nose is actually a little crooked. And you can make fun of me all you want, but.
Right.
That nose is gigantic. So when I make comments when you're mad and talking shit about me saying, don't snort me, Professor, I find humor in that.
But look into the deeper meaning why you got so bent out of fucking control.
I do. Right? It's right here. It
was like opening.
This is the deeper meaning. Right here.
Scene.
This is the deeper meaning.
Less bark, Bam Bam.
Okay. Great advice, Professor. Maybe you could take your own. I have not barked once, but I think you've done it at least 10 times on this stream. So, who's really doing the barking here?
Less bark, more bite. I want to see videos from you about safety. Use those 6,000 subscribers, right? You have a loyal...
Again, I have advice on safety. Real safety from someone who's out there driving, and especially driving the night shift in Chicago. I have videos out there about safety.
Following, that's fantastic, right? And I say a lot of
people...
You know
what? I think it's really funny that something that you don't even do, you don't even drive for Uber and Lyft. You don't know what it's like to drive at 2 o'clock in the morning during a bar rush, 3 o'clock in the morning during another bar rush, 4 o'clock in the morning during another bar rush. You don't know what that's like, okay? Essentially what you're saying is for drivers to go out there and strike, something that you don't even do. You have private rides. You're telling Uber and Lyft drivers to stop doing something for their income. All right, I'll call you back, Doug. All right. Sorry, y'all. He doesn't even, so he has income outside of Uber and Lyft, and he's telling people to stop and sacrifice their income when they're Uber and Lyft drivers. Do you not see something wrong with that?
Enjoy your videos that you do with your dog. I think the dog's name's Daisy or so. I think that's cool. I think that's cool that you incorporate your dog into your videos. But please, use your channel to make a difference versus bashing other people, versus mocking their accent, versus Here's my son. Give me 1 second.
You know, I could tell you right now to keep your family off the internet. I don't really have much of an interest in your family. I really don't care. You realize that I could say just about the same for you. You don't really add any value. And everything that you're accusing me of not doing, I have done. It's all still up there. Go look at the dates. It's all still up there. So,
I love.
there's something else I wanted to say. Let me see.
Right? And I say a lot of people enjoy your videos that you do with your dog.
Oh,
I think the dog.
I remember what I was going to say. Honestly, I am who I am. I really don't care what people think about me. If you hate me, that's fine. I don't hate even your minions that came after me. I even don't hate you either. You don't even know me. I don't know you. All right, they're just words. I don't have to fucking take them to heart. But what I try to live by is common sense, rationality, logic, and reasoning. That is my thought process. Okay, so when I get passionate about you saying strike on a day that's supposed to be something beautiful, it's supposed to be something where people come together, it's supposed to be something where if you don't want to drive, you have the option. But don't change the definition of Memorial Day for your own big-headed nature. Don't do that. And my channel is my channel. I'll do what the fuck I want. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm not you. I don't ever want to be you. I don't like you. I've almost never liked you. And you haven't liked me. You have not raised any money for me. And if someone wants the proof of everyone that helped me when I was down, I have all of it. Because there was only been one time, and that was when Daisy got attacked, that I ever bent and said that, y'all, I was on my way to New Orleans to handle something for the car. They needed to physically see the car. Daisy and I went down. The shit happened. And $3,000 later, I kept my dog alive. But I didn't have the funds on that trip. I didn't budget for my dog being attacked. That is the only time ever. And I have every single person that donated to me, and you were not one of them. You were not one of them. So don't lie.
Dog's name's Daisy or so. I think that's cool. Dave, the Uber slave, didn't know there was another feud going. No, not Dave, not really a feud. Not really a feud. I'm not going to engage in a feud, but I am going to take a...
Did you guys just notice that? That's called gaslighting. That's called gaslighting. So he says that there's no feud. Okay? But clearly you're seeing a feud. That is the definition of gaslighting. Is telling people, hey, what you're seeing is not really what it is. Even though you're seeing it this way, no. That's not what it is. That's called gaslighting.
Position when people talk smack, right? Especially if you called a bitch in a video. He can say bitch to my face. I invite this guy. I invite Wolverine to say, you know, a whole lot younger than I am. But you are more than welcome, right? Guy started the battle. I'll end the battle for him if he wants to.
Guy started the battle. I'll end the battle for him if he wants to. Dave, the Uber slave, didn't know there was another feud going. No, not Dave, not really a feud. Not really a feud. I'm not going to engage in a feud, but Guy started the battle. I'll end the battle for him if he wants to.
This is actually something that I was thinking about, and I actually really do want to take him up on this. So we can either. So what I was thinking is, let's do like for charity. Let's do like raise money for a charity, and let's get into a boxing ring. Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's handle it that way. I actually really do. I do agree with this, and I say that I would really like to add a charity aspect to it. I mean, I shaved my head to raise money for Mandy. Like, I've had weekends where I said all my tips will go to Mandy, and I've had random days where I was okay on money, and I said, you know what, all my tips tonight are gonna go to Mandy. I've for the entire year of 2018. I think it went to 2000, was it 17, 18? For about a good year and a half, I donated all my tips on the app to Make-A-Wish Foundation. I think I would absolutely love to take him up on this. Let's get in a boxing ring. We can sign contracts. We can, I'm actually really happy to do this. We can sign contracts and make sure that everything's good. We can give your old ass a little bit of time to get into shape. I actually really like this idea if we do it for charity. So I will take you up on that.
Right? But not with me. Sorry. Not with me. And that's it. But again, if they want to blow it up, that's cool. I just ask them to look at the bigger picture. Where do you want to go? Do you want to have 20, 50, 100,000 subscribers, or do you want to be stuck there with 1,000 to 5,000 subscribers?
Okay. I think I've made myself very clear about this before. I understand that the rideshare audience is fairly limited. And I actually have said that I really do want to put more of a focus on the pool channel. Rideshare, I'm still here. I'm still a shit magnet. I still post stuff. I still show you guys my earnings. I still post stuff from, but I really do want to move towards the pool channel. Rideshare is not going to be here forever, and I've already kind of made a decision. I never talked about it, but something kind of happened in my life fairly recently, and I've really decided that I want to go full-fledged, full force ahead with a pool career. I've definitely said that. So, that's not the most important thing. I have loyal subs, and a lot of them are subbed to both channels, and I fucking love you guys. But I just think that this was a very piece of shit thing to do, and you're not going to change my mind on that, because right now you can't take it back. What you were trying to do was going to hurt people on a day that was very, very special.
That's right. Do you want to make a difference, right, or do you want to follow? Do you want to be a leader, or do you want to follow? Do you want to bark all day at the moon, or do you actually want to go out and bite and make a difference? That's all. That's all I have to ask, right? Nadal Youssef, I do feel like you don't drive for Uber, you just like to talk about it. I am, 100%. I don't drive for Uber anymore.
100%. I don't drive for Uber anymore.
100%, correct. I've taken all the people, all my clients from Uber, a couple of Lyft trips, but taken all my clients from Uber and have turned that into a fantastic business. Lease out SUVs to drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower echelon and being a slave to the rentals, right? With my big nose, with my loud mouth, right? I have an identity. I do not pretend to be someone else.
100%. I don't drive for Uber anymore.
Nadal. So.
Did you just say that you're not going to mess around? And what was that did you just say? You just said you're not going to mess around in what? Rideshare? Are we beneath you? You just said two very important things. That you don't drive for rideshare. And did you just shit on drivers? Hold on, I got to hear that again. Did he just shit on drivers?
To drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower echelon and being a slave to the rentals, Nadal. So that's the difference between you and I. Money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower echelon and being a slave to the rentals, Nadal.
Did you just call rideshare drivers a lower echelon? Did you guys hear that correctly? So you don't... You're organizing a strike for something that you don't do, and then we're somehow below you? You don't offer any okay, so rideshare drivers, if this is our only income, we're supposed to stop, but you don't even drive in the first place? And then you say that we're in the lower echelon? You just said that. You just said that. That is exactly what he just said. I'm going to go back again. Listen to this.
All my clients from Uber, couple of Lyft trips, but I don't drive for Uber anymore. 100% correct. I've taken all the people, all my clients from Uber, couple of Lyft trips, but taken all my clients from Uber and have turned that into a fantastic business. Lease out SUVs to drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft. Not me.
I actually looked into this a while back when he claimed he had a rideshare fleet. I did not find any fleet in this guy's name, or I didn't find any business. I didn't find anything. If someone can send it to me, I'm not going to damage vehicles. I don't care. I don't like the guy. I don't even want to, unless we're doing a charity boxing event, I don't have any interest in really harming him. He's the one that said that he wanted to, if he was 5 feet away, that he would do some damage. So I didn't threaten that. He did. I say, hey, the closest I will ever go to you is let's have a charity boxing event. All right. What was my thought?
All my clients from Uber and have turned that into a fantastic business. Lease out SUVs to drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower
echelon. So anyway, you have my word on YouTube. I will not do anything to damage this guy's vehicles. I really don't. I'm really not. I think what he did was a piece of shit thing to do. I still think when he deletes my comments, I let him comment on my channel. I actually approved when he said that he was from the USA, bitch. That actually wouldn't let, that had to go through me approving it first in order for him to say I'm from the USA, bitch. And I approved that comment and left all of his comments on my video. But if you look at his video, you will see that I have no comments on his videos. That's because he can't handle criticism and he filters comments. When you actually go down and you see the number of comments and you actually count the number of comments that are on his videos, he filters comments. When you can't handle criticism, that is a bitch thing to do. Just saying.
Shalom.
But I will not do anything to damage this guy's vehicles. I just don't believe him that he has a fleet. I really don't. If someone wants to send it to me privately, I'm here on YouTube, so I mean, there's nothing that I can do. If something does happen, I would be the first one being watched. I fully recognize I have no intentions on even fucking going near this guy's business. If he is successful, good for him. He has a business going. I plan to get a couple rideshare vehicles down the road too, so I would never do something to damage rideshare fleet. I just don't think it's true.
And being a slave to the rentals, Nadav. So that's the difference between you and I, right? That's the difference. Start a channel and come talk face to face. I drive every single day. Every single day I drive, Nadav.
Did you drive on Memorial Day, Mr. Private Ride Professor?
I drive every single day. Every single day I drive, Nadav.
You're not even really a professor. You just find stories of driver tragedies. You're not a fucking rideshare driver. You just said that. And you find tragedies of Uber and Lyft drivers and you capitalize. You fucking monetize it. That's what you do. You're not even a professor. You're not teaching people how to fucking make money out here.
Private clients. And I'll compare my earnings to yours any day of the week. And I'll compare my SUV lease sales to your weekly earnings any day of the week.
So you're somehow better than rideshare drivers because you make more? We're somehow beneath you? Is that what you're saying? You're somehow better than. Did you guys hear that? I want everyone that criticized me for criticizing him, I want everyone to hear that. You just heard it. He admitted it right there. This is the definition of gaslighting, because then he tells you it doesn't happen, or that, I've been rideshare driving for all these years and this and that, but we're somehow beneath him and he wants to compare earnings. Did you guys catch that? He just dissed everyone in his own fleet, if he has a fleet. That's a pretty shitty thing to do.
Lease out SUVs to drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower echelon and being a slave to the rentals. Work smart, not hard, right?
Work smart, not hard. So you're smart and we just work hard. What, we're dumb? Work smart, not hard? I do work smart. I do strategize. I have fucking thousands of strategies in my head from fucking 8 different cities that I've driven in. I got fucking thousands of strategies in my head. I do work smart. So what, you're somehow better than us because you don't drive for rideshare, you do private rides, and we're beneath you? That's literally what you just said. That is literally exactly verbatim what you just said. You want to hear it again? Let me see this.
Messing around in that lower echelon. Nidal Youssef, I do feel like you don't drive for Uber, you just like to talk about it. 100%. I don't drive for Uber anymore. 100%, correct. I've taken all the people, all my clients from Uber, a couple of Lyft trips, but taken all my clients from Uber and have turned that into a fantastic business. Lease out SUVs to drivers and show them how to make money on Uber and Lyft, not messing around in that lower echelon and being a slave to the rentals, Nidal. So that's the difference between you and I, right? That's the difference. Start a channel and come, talk, face to face. I drive every single day. Every single day I drive, Nidal. Private clients. And I'll compare my earnings to yours any day of the week. And I'll compare my SUV lease sales to your weekly earnings any day of the week. Work smart, not hard, right? That's it. I hope you had an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Thanks to those who stood up and striked. If you had to go out, had to put food on the table, I salute you, I respect you.
You just said that they were cowards if they got online. You just said that we need to grow a pair and that we're fucking cowards if we didn't get offline. You said that several times in this stream. You called us cowards. But hold on, did you guys catch that? He said if you had to go out there and you had to work for food, then he salutes you all of a sudden. This is called gaslighting. This is called gaslighting. So this whole strike telling people not, and then calling us cowards, and then basically gaslighting is when he's basically telling you that what you're seeing is not what you're seeing. That's called gaslighting.
Thanks to those who stood up and striked. If you had to go out, had to put food on the table, I salute you, I respect you, right? Going forward, we're going to try and figure out a way that gets to these companies so that they listen. We will make them listen. And I urge Limitation Rideshare, I urge Uberman Tampa, make some videos, push for a difference, push for better rates, right?
Monday on American Gigolo, both of those two that he mentioned, myself and Uberman Tampa, and Kevin the Entrepreneur, and Gio. A lot of us have had rivalries throughout the years. We are all going to be together on one stream talking about a strike. About how to go about it, how to start. This guy went about it completely wrong. He went about it completely wrong. I'm not against a strike. You got two, Gio and myself, to get offline some of the top earning rideshare drivers on YouTube to get off the road on a random Wednesday. Okay, I digress.
Push for safety versus showing your earnings.
Push for safety versus
Showing your earnings. right?
Why can't we do both? Why can't we push for safety? Why can't we talk about rideshare driver safety and show our earnings? Why can't we do both? Give strategies for that. Why can't we do both? We're somehow you said a little bit ago that this is my channel and I should do things with it, and now you're telling me that the things that I've done with it, I can't do both. So what is it? My channel or is it your channel? Which one is it?
But I'm definitely not on mute. Wolverine says San Diego Rideshare Pro. Wolverine, less the claws, right? Got the little Wolverine wannabe moustache and got the Wolverine glasses, but
I don't know where this Wolverine thing is coming from. I'll take it as a compliment because Hugh Jackman's a beast, man. Again, I don't know where this... Is that supposed to be an insult? I don't know what that is.
no bite, no claws.
This number is not in use. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Scam Artist.
Did everyone know that he was a Ponzi scheme artist before he did this rideshare thing and tried to say that he can cure cancer with foot massages? Did anybody know that? Yeah, I thought that was common knowledge, so that's kind of the pot calling the kettle black.
Say that you've committed IRS fraud and you have to contact this number. I'm sure you've all had that phone call. And the funny thing is, someone overseas with a very strange accent answers, and then
So you can hate on people's accents or mention them, but I can't? Someone called me a racist for mentioning an accent, that he had an accent. I don't care that he has an accent, okay? I don't believe he was born here in America. I don't believe that. He says he was born in D.C., somehow was in the South African, or he said in this video that he was in the African army. I don't believe that either. But I won't take away from the man if he was. But somebody told me that I was fucking racist for mentioning, and I was mocking him. I didn't say anything about the accent.
Someone overseas with a very strange accent.
But I did tell him that if he doesn't like this country that much, that he could fucking kick rocks.
he got very triggered, and whatever triggered him,
Passionate. How about the idiotic fucking way you went about a strike that you can't take back? You are attempting to take something away from innocent people. You can't take that back.
how you react to the issue, like if you lose your shit, right? You get all crazy. Like, what triggered?
I've lost my shit many times on this channel, usually for trolls. And right now, I think this is one of the most trolling videos I've ever had about me. I don't know what triggered you to be like, rah, 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 all over this fucking, and call me Wolverine thinking it's offensive. But the most barks I've heard was actually from you, not from me. So,
What set you off? What set you?
what set me off was my birth.
Right, this is me, right? With my big nose, with my loud mouth, right? I have an identity. I do not pretend to be someone else.
100%. I don't drive for Uber anymore.
I'm done with this asshole.